Hey guys, welcome back to Semper Mechanic. My name's Thomas, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. As you can tell in the title, it's about me struggling right now, and I just need to be able to talk to you guys, get it off my chest, because it's a shame that more men don't talk when they're struggling. It's a shame that 75% of suicides are men. So I need you to stay tuned, because we're starting this talk right now. So I want to start this off by apologizing to some of the subscribers. This video is a little bit different. This is just about me personally telling you what I'm going through. So if this isn't your kind of video, that's okay. You don't have to watch it. I'll be back to my normal videos after this, but it's just something I thought that needed to be said. And what needs to be said is that I'm struggling right now as a man, as a business owner, and just as a human being. A lot of men don't talk about this stuff because if you do, people call you weak, or they call you a pussy, or you're bitch made, or you're just complaining. We need to get rid of that because I'm not bitch made. I'm a grown ass man who served this country that has a purple heart from being wounded at war. I was the captain of the football team, one of the best football players to ever come from our town. I was a street fighter. So I was everything you think of an alpha male, I was it. And I don't say that stuff to brag, just telling you that stuff because look, it ain't just men that look weak or whatever. Some of the strongest men you know are the ones that are hurting the most. When you ask a man if he's okay and he goes, yeah, I'm doing fine, more than likely he's not doing fine. He's struggling, and he's struggling bad. And everybody has a leash. Some people's leash are longer than others. My father committed suicide when I was young. So is it hereditary? Do I suffer more depression because of that? I have a traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress from being injured in war. From when I got blown up and smashed my head and had a severe concussion. And still struggles and gets lost when I'm driving. To this day, it still happens. All that stuff makes you more prone to having depression. You can call it depression, you can call it post-traumatic stress, sadness, you can call it whatever you want. But what it is it's a life vampire. And it'll sink its teeth in you, and it'll suck your soul right out of you. And a lot of people trying to be nice will say, hey man, stay strong, think positive. You got a lot to be thankful for. And those people that say that, they're right. I have a lot to be grateful for. I have a small business, I don't have to work for anyone else. I have a lovely wife. I have 2 great kids. I'm retired from the military. I have a lot to be grateful for. And I understand the concept of it. That doesn't mean when you hear it and you can see it, it still doesn't make you feel better at that moment. What it does is the opposite. It actually makes you feel guilty because in your mind you're like, I shouldn't be sad. I shouldn't be stressed. Look at everything I got. I'm a lucky man. I have everything that I need. So you feel guilty because you have all this and you're still sad. You're still depressed. You're still struggling. The more you have, the worse you feel about it. And because of the PTSD, and I've mentioned this before, because of the responsibilities I had when I was in Iraq, when I was the one that was in charge of finding the bombs, of saving lives, and then when I went back and I was in charge of the whole squad, everybody's life was in my hands. If you made bad decisions, it cost people their lives. And that's a lot of responsibility. Never mind somebody's trying to kill you every single day, every single second. They're just waiting on you to get complacent so they can snuff your life out. And my mind just broke. I have survivor's guilt. I'm going to open up and tell you everything right now. Maybe somebody else will talk about it. Maybe somebody else will reach out for help and be like, hey, you know what? It's okay to say I'm struggling, I'm hurting. We don't have to be beating on our chest and be like, I'm okay. Because people don't fake depression. They fake being okay. Because there'll be people watching this video and be like, oh, that's all you're dealing with? Well, I'm dealing with so much worse. And there are people out there with way worse situations than I have. But to me, my situation, it's the worst out there because it's mine. I am feeling it. The things I'm dealing with, even in this business. I just fought that lawsuit. That took every penny I had. To be honest, I'm financially stricken right now. So with that stress, I'm fighting with my ex-wife, trying to get my son, He's 12 years old. I already missed 3 years of his life. And now I get him, but it's not the same. It's not what I want. Everything's a struggle. I have to drive 2 hours each way. She won't meet. The child support's $600 or $700 a month. And these things just add up. I'm fighting that lawsuit. I'm trying to see my kid when I want. I struggle with the PTSD every single day of survivor's guilt, of wondering why me? Why did I survive and they didn't? Looking back on decisions that I made in that split second. If I'd have went down this route, maybe we'd have been okay. Or if we'd have left 10 minutes later, maybe he would still be alive. So when you have all that, and then these other normal stressors come on top of you, it's very hard to move. So financially, it wrecked me, that lawsuit. So when you get financially wrecked with all your other stresses, even the simple task feels so monumental, takes so much energy. To put my shoes on is hard. To record this video is taking everything out of me. Everything is just heavy right now. The depression or the PTSD doesn't just smack you in the face, creeps in, and then it swallows you. And then you can't even move. It sucks your energy. I don't even have the energy to go to the mobile mechanic jobs to make the money to get back on my feet. And that's what depression does to you. It sucks your life away, your happiness, your energy, takes all that away. But as men, we can't talk about it. Think about that. 75% of suicides are men because we don't talk about this stuff. We just keep it in till we can't handle it anymore. I'm the one in charge of protecting this house, protecting my family, providing for my family. That's a lot of responsibility on somebody. It can break you. It can break the toughest men. Like, I'm struggling right now. Am I suicidal? No, I am not. At this point, I'm just struggling. I am just hurting. I just wanted to get this off my chest. I just wanted to tell you so maybe other men can be like, you know what, it's gonna be okay to talk about it. I'm not gonna hold it in till I explode. Like, okay, he's facing this stuff. He's hurting too. I struggle even more because I'm a veteran. 20% of suicides are veterans. 75% of the people that kill themselves are men. The odds are stacked against us. Don't be worried about what people are gonna say. Once I post this video, you'll look in the comments and you'll see people dogging me. But you'll see a lot of people supporting you. I just wanted to be able to talk to somebody. Because if I don't say it and it just builds up, that's when bad decisions happen. So simply by making this video and talking about it relieves the pressure cooker. Because it's always right here. It's always at the very top. And you gotta be able to bring it back down, because if not, there's no more room for it to go. It's gonna go up. You're gonna make a permanent decision on a temporary problem. So please don't do that. Please talk to somebody. If you're struggling right now, go and get help. I have a therapist, I'm on medication, and it's okay to be on them things. It's okay to look for help. So I thank you as a community for letting me speak, letting me tell you my problems, my issues. Take it one day at a time, 1 minute at a time. You're in survival mode. Just survive. Look in the video description under here. I'll have the suicide prevention hotline. I'll get some numbers for veterans if they're looking for help, for civilians if they're looking for help, because I love you, we love you, and Semper Fi. Till next time.